he's like, yeah, I've literally just been like spamming ultimate. Like I haven't touched melee at all.
Yeah. My DI's actually trash now because I play ultimate. So.
He's played 0 melee. The only innovations he's done in the past 6 months are reaction tech chase rests, and also drilling more because when he plays Puff and ultimate, you have to drill a lot. And it actually both of them work pretty well.
I want to say things that will break YouTube's terms of service.
You know, it is, to be fair, character advantage, right? No other character can get away without playing for a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff does not require any sort of tech skill to keep up.
Peach can.
That's what I said. No.
Peach can. I said it. Peach can.
And I'm glad you did, Phil, because I talked to Sunsei last night, and I'm like, you have a job, you have like a life, and you play Fox, and that's why you matter. Because Juan's a doctor. Oh my God. Because you don't play Fox, and you have the time to go be a doctor.
I don't want the Ryo beat smoke. Okay, I'm out. Tell
Ryo I said what I said. I said what I said.
Hey, Lots of Z-jump cheater.
Lots great.
Well, these two have gone back and forth for years. It's usually a game 5 sweat. I find with these two.
I mean, the last time they met at a Ludwig-themed event.
What a great post-match interview that was.
That was you gave him a clock. Ludwig said content brained. Oh my God, this could be a 4-stock. Ludwig was like, okay, Juan, you have 60 seconds. Or you said, Leffen, you have 60 seconds to explain why there should be a legend. And because you were trying to put a cap on it.
Yeah, because he kept sharpening.
Keep going.
There is a ledge grab limit here, so that, that is in Leffen's favor.
I'm kind of surprised Leffen's beating the brakes off him.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Beating the brakes. I think, it's funny with these two because if you hear the way Leffen talks about playing HBox, and you would think HBox has his number from the way he complains about it. Then you look at their tournament history, it's like, Leffen, you won the last 6 times.
It's like,
why are you so mad about this? What are you mad about?
He lost the one in Vegas, though, and that was a good one. That was a good one.
That was the first one in a while, though. And I'm kind of like...
I think it's tough because oftentimes the way Hungrybox wins is by implementing a playstyle that he doesn't whip out until like later in the set. And Leffen, I think when he's playing Hungrybox for a long time, was just waiting for that to come out.
What I thought was really impressive, by the way, Jordan, when he played you, was I thought he swapped to that kind of frustrating ledge-oriented playstyle very early in the set, right?
Yeah. One thing Zane told me after I talked to him a little bit about my HBox loss today is that having to lead matters because, that HBox, like, oh, I'm going to play super defensive is not nearly as good when you're down a stock. And the biggest indicator, I think, of what it takes to beat HBox is does he lose the first stock or not? And the answer is yes, then
the flow chart gets a little different.
I realized I actually kind of like listening to Hungrybox talk about Melee. Because he always talks about the person he's playing. He's like, this person will break at this point. He always talks about you. He doesn't necessarily talk about the characters much, and I like that,
Yeah, for him, I think to perform well at a tournament, it is all mental. How strong is he in his head, and how much can he get in other people's heads?
Oh, 100%, especially with somebody like Leffen. Like, I think he kind of realized, especially after that game 1, his path to winning this set is going to be very psychological.
You know what?
I will break him.
I'm nervous about the amount of lasers coming from Leffen.
For Leffen or for
Leffen?
For Leffen.
Because I think it can be good, but I think it's mentally taxing to laser so much. And if you're off by your lasering, it can just result in death.
It's also more mentally taxing when HBox power shields those lasers back at you. So it feels like you're doing all that camping for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I thought that was so sick when we started doing that in quarantine. I realized too, like, the reason Cody's so good. I mean, Cody's good at this matchup for a lot of reasons, but he was on the mic yesterday and he was like, I just love hitting that beach ball around.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
He finds a sick pleasure.
He does, and I'm like, that's why you're so good at it.
Yeah. It's like the egg game in Uncle Punch.
That is fun. Yeah, that is fun.
You're like, oh, it's just the egg game, but it can move around a little bit more.
I mean, if you just outright hate something, you will be worse at it, right? Like, I feel like that was Pluff's thing with this matchup, is he just visibly hated his life every time he had to play it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how are you supposed to improve if you don't even enjoy doing it?
Hungrybox robbed us.
It's like me with cardio.
Yes.
Hungrybox robbed us.
It is also a way to improve, though. Like, I remember, Pluff flipping off ice climbers as a concept. Like, it it wasn't even I don't even remember who's playing. Was it Nintendo?
Numbers?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was-
And it wasn't even Nintendo. He was flipping off the concept of ice climbing.
Everybody got hit with the wobbling once.
Yeah.
Everybody had a moment.
Are you sure it was an Infinite Numbers top
Yeah,
8?
it was Nintendo.
I think it was before Infinite Numbers
that was-
came online.
That was the same tournament they both did really well at.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, but yeah, but that is my god.
CPU 0?
That's a path to
Any rest.
success.
Any
is
rest?
anger.
Yeah.
The CPU 0 is the down B.
Yeah.
Yeah, CPU 0 does innovate with rest a lot. I think part of the reason Hungrybox is so consistent on a generally inconsistent character is how risk-averse he is, though.
Right.
I agree. I mean, he blew up to me when he started being able to combo without needing to rest. When
Yeah.
because he had a complete punish game then.
Yeah. And then rest becomes just like this nuclear bomb. It's like, I'm gonna use it. Ah, no, I won't. Yes, I will. And it's terrifying.
Because
and
if
it
you
always
rest,
will
you
be.
trade stocks, right? So he would get a stock lead from a rest, then could be able to 0 to death you without resting again. And that was like,
Again, the lead is for this character in general is just like crazy.
Also,
Yeah.
Leffen's just like waited for his spots. Like a couple times, like he stood still, he got that up smash kill. He waited on top platform to just like get a good shield drop there. Like he's just catching a lot of sloppy mistakes from Hungrybox.
Oh my god. What
Yeah. Just threatening Bear right here. If you get the right DI or the wrong DI, Puff will just die.
If HBox wins this game, he wins the set.
He had
yeah.
to get that fair, I think.
But winning this game is really hard.
Ooh, ultimate DI.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I should have died there. I was like when Min hits you there, you're dead.
Super dead.
Screen goes. Red flash, you know.
Well, that flash is so lame when it does it and they don't die.
And they don't
I'm like,
die.
what?
Patch it.
It's just
This is bad.
I'm just wondering, after what you told me about HBox preparation, how he's thinking about, maybe I could drill rest Leffen right now.
I do think
Ooh,
he
Fountain.
results to a cheese. I think Fountain's a great pick.
Please DI the throw.
I think Battlefield's a little better, but he's not
Battlefield's
DIing a lot.
better for Puff here.
I think so.
That was like the first pound he's really gone for in a while, and Leffen spaced outside it really well, which is a bad sign for HBox.
What makes you
That
like
was-
Battlefield better if you're Juan?
I think just consistent platforms. I think Juan's like really good on platforms too. Like that's his one of his best skills.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you don't have platforms here.
Yep.
And also like they
God.
always say FOD is higher ceiling.
that a lot
Barely.
today.
You live the one.
Yeah, like
You live the
2%.
one.
You don't think Leffen did the math to get one more pummel?
Ooh,
That's the
ultimate.
joke.
Ultimate.
Man!
Yeah.
Oh, as a Fox, though, you're pretty happy to get that 14. When you know you're dead, but you burn him. Because it's only like 40% more to get him to kill
Wait, why
percent.
did we send Hungrybox in against Sky?
Against
Sky
SkyJ?
J?
Yeah.
Because I think we thought that
Oh, is he too
they
nice
put up
with
a
it?
better fight.
Oh, okay.
HBox is too nice with it. That's why. HBox is placing top 32
I mean,
at Wave Dash.
Realistically, if we wanted the melee players, would we send in these two?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
like,
You're right. Yeah.
Leffen was pretty good at that game, too, so.
Honestly, at this very studio, watching Leffen beat Tweak in the Pokemon Trainer Ditto
that was-
insane. We were like, man, maybe Miracles are real. His jump reset.
Yeah, that's like the hardest I've ever popped off for.
It was crazy. And I love Tweak, but Leffen's, he's just like when Strive, it's like, well, that's our guy.
That's our guy,
We raised
yeah.
him.
we raised him.
nothing to
That's
do
our
with
boy.
Leffen's doing a really good job, like, knowing Hungrybox's habits. He keeps, like, walling out the platforms where Hungrybox is trying to
not
drift to. He keeps trying to grab, like a lazy Hungrybox drifts. Because he's one of the laziest motherfuckers in the top 8. Like, he'll sometimes just float back lazily to stage.
Nah, I mean, you're right.
Well, I have a question for you, Ludwig. Is Pound over?
No. Pound's never over.
I haven't seen HBox hit one this whole damn event.
He
No, he just
literally
hit
hit
one
one
early.
this exact game
But
where you're
like
watching. This exact game you're watching, he hit one.
Yeah, but then he missed one.
God, I fucking miss Tony.
Tony Starr? He didn't even play Melee. Oh,
He didn't need to.
He understood people.
he was the H-Box. The H-Box commentary.
Oh, got
Fastball?
Battlefielded. Yeah, fastball past the ledge. Didn't need to.
All right,
H-Box
almost at kill percent
alive.
for up throw up air.
Yeah.
Now
Is
at
it clutch
kill.
box time?
Oh my god.
Now
you
at up
gotta
smash kill
clutch
percent.
the-
Oh no! The fall off.
Damn. Straight 3-0s. He said some of you guys should have been a loser's bracket. This doesn't feel like.
I'll make it right. Leffen's like, I'll make it right.
This is incorrect.
That was bad.
That was real
That
bad.
was a beating. Yeah, that was a beating.
That was worse than Cody.
Yeah, H-Box got a game on Cody.
I do think HBox looked worse, but he started every game down. But like he missed a few edge guards that I was a little surprised by.
No, Leffen's here to tell us.
He coming to
The
chat?
importance
Yeah.
of taking the first stock.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Get in there, Leff.
Get in here, Lev.
Big Lev, get in.
3-0 and a handshake?
What's up?
Is this shocking or is this expected?
I feel like this was. I mean, like, in his defense, I think he dropped a lot of things.
Yeah,
Like,
he
got
did.
some- he did some weird air dodges. He didn't tech on like some very obvious.
Yeah.
Like it just fell. I mean,
And beat him
I
up.
think the biggest difference between this and the Battle BC set was that he never got a lead and he never got to plank, and I never ran into like an idiot when he was on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you did a really good job playing with the lead. Like you would cover
Yeah,
like his
yeah.
That was so
habits.
good.
Like every time he wanted to go to a platform, you'd be there with like an up tilt, like on that
yeah.
bod.
I think I did a really, really good job sharking, so like he couldn't just land it like reset.
Because he's kind of lazy with his landings sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you have a big lead, especially, he likes to drift in and try to like high roll something and like get like a big turnaround and like from that one win. And then something I've noticed a lot with HBox is that he'll get destroyed game one and then he'll like go in super hard to battle the next game and try to win that game.
Yeah.
Like almost like throw it to make it look like this is gonna be easy.
Game
And I-
one usually does go crazy like that.
Yeah.
Like I was a little nervous after you beat him game one. I was like, I don't know. I've seen this
Yeah.
a lot. Like
it's
the
something I've
Battlefield.
told Moki a lot that like just because you win one game, like that is not the next game. Against
Yeah.
Puff, it's all about the lead. It's all about like how you're playing. And HBox is a master at like getting destroyed, and then like next game he just wins.
Right.
That is like the secret top player mind game
Yeah.
that nobody talks about.
So it's like you need to keep your foot on the gas. You can't like,
Yeah,
oh, I
you-
won game
yeah.
one, I have counter picks. You can't even think that.
Yeah.
Also, none of his pounds worked.
Yeah, he didn't
very
get. No, he got 1 pound.
One
Yeah.
pound.
1 pound on FOD,
Yeah.
1 pound on FOD, and I saw that because I'm a Puff lover.
I think Pound is over, and Ludwig was mad at me, and he wishes
I think
Tony
it's
Starr was
over,
here.
but he has to put you in a zone where you're threatened by the backer and the grab, and then you can start pounding it. Like
Yeah.
I had a really good read on when he was gonna drift in with the backer and when he was just like faking the backers, like baiting me. And I think that made it so that if you try to pound when I'm already like pretty like I have my trigger ready, like I'm already ready to nair when he goes close or jab or whatever, that is gonna be really hard.
yeah, you were extremely hard to hit for him. So that was a good show.
Well, you got a matchup against Zane. Are you going to
Yeah.
play this guy? Is that how that works?
Probably. Zane, some lore to the Zane match.
Ooh.
Is that so? I came to the 0.5, right, and I was like, he started talking about Mango. I was like, yeah, Mango's really good now. Like he's been playing more. Like he's pretty good. And I was like, well, even at Battle BC, he was pretty good. You know, like he just didn't like have it in tournament. And he was like, nah, I think you both just sucked. I was like, damn. And I had practiced way more for Battle BC. I was like, damn, no, I feel bad.
You know what I'm saying? Stand up for yourself.
And then
Let's go, Zane.
Zane,
Stand up for yourself.
Zane took 5 seconds. I was like, I should not have said that.
Zane can't help it. He's just a nice guy.
And now
It was like how he apologized to you.
I'm gonna run into you now. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna feel.
That's funny. Well, he chose Swift, and Swift's been his training partner for all these.
He's
Pikachu.
actually an evil man.
Yeah. That's
In the
let's
Moist
drop the
Moguls
facade.
contract negotiations, he's ruthless.
Yeah, he has a whole lawyer team. He has 7 lawyers.
He's trying to zuck me. He wants the whole company.
Yeah, he's not coming for half.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys get on the next match.
Yeah, congrats, brother.
Good luck.
Probably gonna warm up Leffen.
Okay.
All right, bet.
Thanks, Hidor.
All right, well, we are